Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the Reptile Barn. Today's video is going to be kind of a State of the Union, but it's State of the Reptile Barn. So I'm just going to take you through some of our key projects, what we're working on, what we're excited about, an update, basically, of our breeding and our expo and the things that we do as the Reptile Barn. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is a retic. You can see back there curled up. We started breeding our super dwarf retics this year. This is the female. Her name is Cassie. She's in this separate enclosure because I was feeding, and I always obviously separate the retics before I feed them. She likes to knock her lights down. But normally she's in with the male in a large enclosure as well, but not this one. So that's one thing we're super excited about. I'm not super optimistic that she's gonna lay this year. It was our first try. I haven't seen a ton of breeding interest. A couple times I have. We'll see. I'm gonna whip through some ball pythons real quick, because while it's a small year for us, ball python wise, it's certainly not less exciting because we got some awesome stuff. This female is gravid. She's nesting. This is a super Mojave. We're hoping to make some blue-eyed Lucies and mystic potions with her. This female is a desert ghost, and she was bred by a tri-stripe, and she ovulated and shed. Very possibly more excited for this clutch than any of my other clutches this year. I love tri-stripe. I'm gonna probably really change the focus of my projects to do more and more tri-stripe stuff. And tri-stripe desert ghosts are exquisite. After a ton of back and forth, we decided we are going to try and prove this female out. We proved her out a few years ago for Het Clown when she produced some visual clowns. And this year we're going to prove out and see if she is also Het Sunset, which would just be spectacular. I know we could shed test her, and we still might if we get impatient, but we bred our visual sunset to this female, and we will see. This is one of our favorite females. It's a mystic potion. Just more blue-eyed Lucies, mystic potions, super mystics, that kind of thing. Not really projects where we have long-term goals down the road, just to make some beautiful snakes that everybody loves. This is also really exciting for me. This is a mystic mahogany het clown bred by our OD spot nose pinstripe clown male, and she also ovulated and shed. All of our females, the kind of smaller number that we decided to breed, all kind of ovulated right around the same time. Last but not least, this is a red stripe het ultramel bred by that same combo clown male. Very cool project clutch this would be. And to finish out the ball pythons, we do have two clutches in the incubator now. One there and one there. Both of the females were double het ultramel pieds. This one was bred by a visual ultramel pied, and this one was bred by a sunset. So that's all the ball pythons, although we do have a few more pairings that might go. Nothing for certain outside of those ones I showed you. This big shedding monster here is Sophie. She is due to lay any day. Like, could literally lay today, her eggs. And normally I don't disturb really gravid females. And I'm not going to touch her or mess with her at all. I just wanted to show you. And she's such a fantastic personality. She doesn't mind as long as I'm not messing with her, picking her up or anything, even when she's gravid. But we'll leave her alone. She's made a terrible mess of things. She has started experimentally digging tunnels in her nest box, which is why we change her water now like twice a day because she makes a horrible mess. And sailfins must have fresh water. But we should have Philippine sailfin eggs any day. Here's Sorsha. She is our Amboinensis female sailfin dragon. We're not certain that she's gravid with fertile eggs. She definitely is getting ready to lay. We put her in with Salvador and with Spyro a couple of times. We did not visually confirm a lock. But with Spyro, she was in for a couple of days. So we could have a mix, a hybrid Philippine and Ambon sailfin mix coming out of her. We shall see. These are our little red-eyed tree frog eggs that are developing. We hope. Well, I mean, they're obviously developing, but we hope that they all hatch and are wonderful and healthy. That would be our first amphibians that we've ever bred here at the Reptile Barn. And then this big, beautiful girl who's getting really fat is an Oregon red-spotted garter snake. And I am increasingly positive that she is gravid because she has just all of a sudden gotten so fat, just kind of out of nowhere. I mean, we feed her a lot, but we didn't like dramatically increase or anything. And just all of a sudden, she just plumped up. Even after she poops, she still looks super, super thick. I am very, very confident that she is gravid or pregnant, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's live birth. Now, it doesn't mean they're all live babies in there. You know, they still can have stillbirths, but I'm pretty confident she's going to give birth here in the next 3 or 4 weeks, would be my guess. And I'm sorry to just be showing her through the murky plastic here, but I just really don't like messing with pregnant animals if I can possibly help it. So I'm just not going to disturb her. She's been basking a lot. I'd be so excited to come. We've never had live birth before. Everything we've ever gotten has been eggs. So that's all of our breeding projects going on right now. We have some animals we're raising up, like Houdini here, up there. That's our male blue tree monitor. We have some sailfin dragons that we held back that we're raising up, a bunch of other things. But yeah, so that's kind of our breeding side of things. We also have the Expo that we do, that most of you guys know. We did the Anchorage Expo in March, and it went off fantastic. We loved it. And then we do our August Expo every year in Wasilla. We're still planning on that. It's going to be August 10th, same venue as usual, the Menard Center out in Wasilla. Runs all day. August 10th is a Saturday. So that's a huge event for us. And now we do it twice a year. So it's 2 huge events for us. But we love it. We absolutely love it. Tons of people come, grows the community, helps local businesses kind of have a way to get themselves out there in front of thousands of people, you know, advertising themselves, making sales. So it grows the businesses around us. It's all around fantastic event. So really excited about that, even though it's several months out still. Yeah, other than that, some of you know that we have a property in Wasilla, just a vacant property in the woods that we have been clearing. So there's going to be some really cool stuff going on there. Probably won't be on the vlog for quite a while still. It's a lot of work, but that's something that's going on with us. I don't know if we ever showed, we got a puppy several months ago. I don't remember if we showed him on the vlog or not. He's not here at the barn right now, but a little lab puppy. He's doing great. And other than that, I think that is all the Reptile Barn relevant stuff going on. And we will let you know if other ball pythons do end up ovulating. We did a video a while back, kind of the beginning of our breeding season, where we talked about we're not going to do a big season this year. You know, sales were slow. We were really focusing on some other species. There was lots of reasons for it. We've ended up making a lot of sales, cleared way more space on the baby racks than we expected to, but we're still not going to really like ramp up now most of the way through the season. But the ones that we did decide to move forward with, we're really excited about. And we'll let you know if others end up ovulating that we've paired. Yeah. So let me know which of those projects you are most excited about. I know I've got people waiting on garter snakes. I've got people waiting on tree frogs. I try not to really start like a waiting list with animals that aren't even born yet. But when I do these kinds of videos or, on other social media showing what we're breeding, a lot of times people will reach out and be like, I really, really want some of those. I don't want to buy them locally. Can you put me on a contact list? And so depending on how far out it is, sometimes I'm like, I can't put, we have Eastern indigo snakes, but my female is like 1 year old. I'm just not starting a waiting list for that yet, right? Yeah. So let me know as far as the ball python clutches, the other species, what you think is the coolest, what you'd be most excited about down in the comments. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, we're the Reptile Barn.